it's really a blessing from God when Mrs. Tabasan, Ma'am Avik, introduced me to Nasya because
Wow.
Nasya really did all the work for me. I don't have any idea on how to process my papers with NCLEX. I had a very smooth, worry-free, problem-free, and stress-free time processing my papers because Nasya did all the work for me.
Hello, nurses. This is Christopher from Nasya Business Consultancy Services. We are your innovative medical partner in life.
So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, nurses. My name is Christopher Gonzalez Francisco from Nasya Business Consultancy Services. With me is Mr. Cesar Rosales Magno Jr., RN, USRN. Today, he will share his journey in taking the NCLEX. How are you, sir? Can you introduce yourself?
I am doing good.
Wow, it's good to know, sir.
Better. I am Cesar Magno. As I have said in the video I sent to Peak, it has been quite some time since I finished my nursing course. In fact, it has been around 30 years.
30 years ago.
Yes, since I
Wow.
graduated. Since I graduated the nursing course. So it was really a challenge for me and it was a very big decision when I decided to take the NCLEX because my greatest fear was I wouldn't be on the same page as those who just recently graduated and those who have had hospital experience.
Yes.
Because for the past 30 years, I have not had any hospital experience at all. So, it was a big leap for me to take. But fortunately, and it's really a blessing from God when Mrs. Tabasan, Ma'am Avik, introduced me to Nasya because
Wow.
Nasya really did all the work for me. I don't have any idea on how to process my papers with NCLEX. So I had a very smooth, worry-free, problem-free, and stress-free time processing my papers because Nasya did all the work for me.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for that one, sir. And after 30 years, you made it, right? So we want to know the reason, sir, since you waited for about 30 years to take the NCLEX. What motivates you to pursue this dream, this goal? What motivates you to take the NCLEX and to work moving forward as a registered nurse in the USA?
My main motivation actually is my family. I am hoping that my son would have a brighter future with us hopefully moving there in the US. So that's my driving force.
Wow.
As for me, I don't see I think I am already living my future because I'm already 50. So my goal is to move there and to give my son a better future.
A better future. Wow. That's good to know, sir. So you did all this work, these sacrifices just for your family, and with many nurses, it is also the same goal why they wanted to become a USR, and not just only for their professional goal, but of course to help their their loved ones, their family to have a better future. So, you mentioned that you don't have a work experience, right? Can you tell us something about the preparation, the review? You mentioned that you did your review with our partner, Peak Excellence Review Center Incorporated. Tell us something about the preparation. How does it work?
When I decided to take NCLEX, my first move, since as I have said, I didn't have any experience, and it was a long time ago when I finished nursing. What I did first was I looked for uh, a review center which I can trust.
Yeah,
And
it's very important.
I was able to find Peak, and I enrolled in their review program for NCLEX. So that was roughly a year ago.
Mhm.
So what I told Ma'am Avik then was I would try one cycle first, so that I can really assess where
Mhm.
where I'm standing. So I tried it for one cycle, and then after that I decided na to push through with
Yes.
processing my papers. So it was a very long preparation, around 1 year. So
Mhm.
and then it was not quite easy because with my work, the work I'm in, I'm a teacher, an elementary teacher. So there were so many things we had to change because we were transitioning from full online to
Mhm.
blended, then
Yes.
hopefully to full face-to-face. So there were so many things we had to adjust to and to juggle. So that was one of the most difficult things I had to go through, juggling between the review and the work, and
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course the family. Fortunately, Peak offered the on-demand scheme of review
Mhm.
as well, aside from the full online. So I was able to get access to the review materials that were recorded, and that helped a lot because I can for example, if I am already too tired to attend the online sessions with Peak,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can review the recorded sessions at my own time, my own pace.
Yes.
So
So
yes sir,
yeah,
go sir.
go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
So that was what I did, and as I have told Ma'am Avik, I was not able to attend most of the online sessions actually. So I relied more on the recorded sessions, including the question banks,
Yes.
which I honestly told her I did not do. Kasi sir, I don't want to pressure myself too much,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put a lot of stress on myself. So what I actually did was I did not focus on answering the Q banks.
Key bounce.
Yeah, I relied more on the video recordings of the rationales.
Mhm.
So I know why that is the particular answer to this particular question. So I thought na it would make me more stressed if I would answer the
The key
test.
bounce.
Yeah, the Q banks. I would
Yeah.
answer them, and get a low score and I would get depressed and I would get frustrated.
Yeah, yeah,
So the strategy I used was not to answer them at all, but to go through the video recordings of the rationales so that I can still get to understand the reason behind each answer to each question.
So basically, just like you working, you don't have time to attend the online classes. Peak provide you the access to the recordings that you can always go back from time to time. That's good to know, sir, and that's really helpful for this individual who are working, doing the review, and currently processing their NCLEX. So you mentioned earlier that through Peak you have known about Nasya. Tell us something about how Nasya help you with the processing, getting your approval, getting the exam schedule, and other things that needs to be done with your application process.
Oh, okay. That part I really felt like I was pampered a lot because I barely did something during the processing. If I remember it right, the only thing I did was go to my school to get my papers, and that's it. Yeah, because as I have said earlier, I did not have any idea on where to start with the processing of my NCLEX papers. So it was Nasya who spearheaded everything. We started with the talk between Nasya and me to finalize whether I'm going to get the services of Nasya or not. Then after that, I was given the list of requirements I should prepare, and Nasya did not even hesitate to call me and give me updates every now and then. My papers with my school took a bit of time to prepare because it was during that time the school had an event or something. That's why the registrar could not prepare my papers right away, and Nasya kept on pushing me to go there and follow up, and I was a bit lax with my prep with that part. So it was Nasya who was pushing me to ask the registrar for an update and things like that. And Nasya even asked me to take a picture of the papers before they were sent to make sure that everything's okay before they are sent to the Board of Nursing. So then after that, Nasya did all the work. They applied for they did the follow-up with the Board of Nursing, which I am very happy because I was told to expect 6 to 8 months
for the approval.
Yeah, for the approval, but my papers got approved after less than 2 months. I think it was only in 1.5 months or something. So after that, Nasya opened my account with Pearson VUE and pushed through with the application. And Nasya also helped me with the schedule in choosing my schedule for the exam.
Wow.
So I really felt pampered by Nasya because I didn't have to lift a finger at all.
Yeah, so that's our goal, sir. All you need to do is to focus on your exam preparation and review. So nothing to worry with the application. Nasya will be the one to handle it. Okay. So lastly, sir, with all the experiences that you have, can you tell us something, or what are your message and advices to those nurses who are planning to take the NCLEX, aspiring USRN?
I know there are still a lot of nurses out there who are like me, who who graduated from nursing a long time ago, who do not have any hospital or nursing related experience
Yes.
at all. What I can tell them is not to lose hope. What I did was I offered everything to God. I gave it all back to Him. If it's really His plan, I know He's going to make a way for me, and He did. He gave me
Yeah.
Peak. He gave me Nasya to help me with everything that I need to do. That's why I feel so pampered with my NCLEX journey, because God, Peak, and Nasya did everything for me. So do not lose hope. There's always a chance. So you just have to believe in yourself and take that big leap. It's very difficult to do that, to take the first step, but it's what you need in order to move forward. So regarding the review, I think you just have to find what works for you.
Yes.
Like for me, I know that pressuring myself to answer the Q banks and seeing very low scores, I'm sure I'm going to get low scores in the Q banks because the Q banks are really difficult. Would only make me doubt myself and pull down my self-esteem. So find what works for you. If the online sessions work for you, then go ahead with the online sessions. If it doesn't work with your schedule, then there are video recordings that you can go through and watch. So find what really works for you. And I wouldn't doubt to endorse Nasya and Peak to anyone who needs help out there. So if you need help, if you don't know what to do, like me, I didn't have any idea on how to process my NCLEX papers. There are people who are willing to help you, like Nasya and Peak. So do not hesitate to ask for help from them.
Wow. Thank you so much for that one, sir, and congratulations. Again, sir, thank you so much for sharing your story. We know that a lot of nurses can relate to your story and do the same. And your journey is really, really amazing, and a lot of nurses will be inspired to this one. And congratulations again, and we look forward seeing you in the coming months and years working as a registered nurse in the USA.